What's going on, everyone? Chris here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal, where we talk about the ups and downs of being a solo owner operator of my junk removal business. And today, as you can see, we're doing a clean out for a little bit of a messy apartment. This is in a senior living facility, and I got this job through the building itself. I am a vendor here, which means that I am first to be called when they need my service, and I'm also first to be recommended if a resident is asking about this service as well. So always make sure when you're going by the market to places to hand out cards and flyers that you're also asking about a vendor position and if it's available. Sometimes they don't have one available or that's not something that they do, but they can kind of put you on a list where you're basically an acting vendor. You're just not, legitimately signed up with them, like with a W-9 or 1099. So this is a clean out that realistically is a pretty small job. Furniture wise, the recliner you saw in the beginning, the mattress over to the left, and those few boxes is really like the majority of the furniture and the bulk items. Everything else is small stuff to get bagged up in the bathroom, the kitchens, the closet, and the stuff on the floor. I find it best when I do clean outs, whether I'm by myself or if I have somebody with me, is to get some of the big stuff out of the way, especially if it's blocking your entryway that you're going to be exiting and entering from throughout the whole job. I get that out first, and then I'll go ahead and move boxes out of the way if I need to go ahead and pick up anything that's on the ground. And I like to do exactly what I was doing just there, which is trying to find a broom or something I can use just to scrape everything into one pile. It makes it a lot easier to walk around when you're not having to dodge trash and potentially slip on something. And another note, little tip here, what you're about to watch my helper do with the mattress bag is the bed was soiled on in the middle and it wasn't the nicest of beds. So what I like to do is I slide a mattress bag on exactly the way you see it doing here. Right now, he's not touching the mattress himself at all. So he's not risking any kind of contamination. He's not worrying about having to get anything on his hands, his arms, or his clothes. You literally just slide the bag on from side to side underneath. We're going to stand it up and tape it off. And that way you don't have to worry about touching the mattress. You don't have to worry about the smell if there is one. And you don't have to worry about it slipping off between now and getting to the truck and then dropping it off at the landfill. So definitely a nice little tip just to kind of help stay clean. The mattress bags you can buy at most retail stores. You can get them at like truck rental areas. You can get them at movie supply stores. They're probably like $5 to $15 depending on the thickness. I would just go with your pretty standard bag you could probably find at Walmart. But it's definitely something that's gonna make you feel a lot better about having to move a nasty mattress. So for the rest of the job, I'm basically staying in the apartment, bagging everything up, getting it ready, and then my helper is running it out to the truck. Overall, the job took about an hour and 15 minutes. We're on the second floor with an elevator. Probably have about a 60 to 70 meter walk to the elevator, and then once we exit the building there's about a 100-meter walk to the truck. So a little bit of a walk distance wise, but again, pretty smooth job, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking though and put the music on, but I will, at the end of the video, I will go over some of the stuff I managed to find, and overall just a few things to try to resell and a couple of things surprisingly to actually keep. But unfortunately, not a lot of stuff was able to get donated because there was a little bit of a stench in there and all the clothes kind of smelled. As you'll see in a second, there's flies everywhere. So I didn't want to bring anything to Goodwill. Everything I brought home, I ended up cleaning and like disinfecting before even like placing through it. So we're going to go ahead into the music and stay tuned till the end to see what we managed to keep. So to go over some of the stuff we found on that job, I was very careful with the stuff I did get because of the situation. So we only kept certain things, don't worry. This is a brand new mini walking treadmill. I opened it up just to make sure what it was, and it was in fact brand new, still wrapped. So I'll either give that to my mom or try to sell it. And then we got a brand new, also still wrapped, the little self-elliptical thing that you put like under a desk. Brand new in the box still, a Yeti electric air fryer. Got a bunch of wipes I keep for the truck whenever we do these kind of jobs. More wipes. These are floor mops for the house. These are like the scented trash bags. I like to use these for the jobs as well. And then just a bunch of boxes with like brand new unopened tea. The kitchen was one of the cleaner situations of the apartment, surprisingly. So got a bunch of little things there, nothing too crazy. This is all stuff we're just gonna try to sell right away. These are all makeup things, brand new in the box still. This is not poop. This is rest water from the Gorilla cart. These are like little lotion sample boxes. These are goat milk. I looked it up. These are actually kind of expensive. The soap bars, batteries. These are like little tea boxes. They're not expired yet. This is kind of cool. It's like a 3-way charger port that you can plug into a wall to charge. It has a flashlight on it. And then it has like 5 different ways to charge stuff. It's kind of cool. I might actually keep that for travel purposes. Bunch of body wash, brand new, unopened. Again, more soap. These are air purifiers, brand new, still in the box. So a couple of small things to try to resell at our upcoming garage sale, and the rest of it will be used. Unfortunately, not a ton of way to really sit there and donate stuff. I went ahead and just threw away all the clothes because there's a lot of flies going around. Like all this stuff I've sprayed down with disinfectant spray. I wiped down anything that's not in a box with the Lysol wipe and then put it in that tote. So for the most part, it should be pretty good. Right now I'm going to go ahead and hose down all of my equipment that was used on that job. And then after it dries, I like to get like a Lysol wipe and wipe down the handles and stuff. And then I'll also hose out the trailer. Honestly, that job wasn't too bad. It took us literally like an hour and 15 minutes. The bathroom was really like the only part that was really bad. Like as you can see, like with the toilet and stuff, there's poo smeared around. But it was just like a bunch of diapers that we just, with gloves on, picked it up, threw it away. Once the bathroom was done, all the smell went away. So the mattress is pretty easy, just putting it in the bag and tossing it on the mattress bars. Everything else just got bagged up. There's only 3 pieces of furniture. So definitely a pretty smooth job compared. Like if that was a house, it was like 3-bedroom house and it was like that, I'd probably have a third guy with me. Maybe. I've never had a third guy on a job before. I've done a lot of cleanups like by myself and they just take me like 8 hours to do. Maybe I have a third guy if it was a 3-room house, kind of like in that similar setup. But overall, definitely pretty smooth. Our job, the dump fee was $19.32. And then I'll pay my helper what I pay my helper, and I'll pay myself what I pay myself, and we will have probably I think it's going to be like a 74% profit is what I kind of did quick math in my head with. But we're going to go ahead and clean up our equipment and then move on with the day.